Awesome. So glad we're going to talk today about anxiety rage. I know you're thinking, you maybe shouldn't be this happy about talking about that. I should look more like anxiety rage. Nah, I think I'll just stick to the happy-go-lucky thing. Anxiety rage, neurodiversity, ADHD, dyslexia, autism. It's not overly talked about quite in this manner, but really it should be. It's definitely something that's within the community, and a lot of people that are around people that are neurodiverse will tell you they have definitely seen this. What is interesting is a lot of times people don't realize that rage and real extreme anger is actually an anxiety. It is a reaction. Everybody reacts differently to anxiety. Everybody's anxiety interprets and comes out differently. And for some people, rage and anger and pushing people back and being really angry is actually how their anxiety presents. And once you realize that and become aware of it, if it's somebody you love, it becomes a lot easier to help them, but to help yourself, to get out of the way of that, and to know it's not personal, but also to help de-escalate if that's what's necessary. And hopefully, if you're a person who might be struggling with this, to stop beating yourself up so much and wondering what exactly is wrong with you. Now you know. That's a sign. You need to take a break. You need to calm down. You need to figure out what it is you're not feeling heard about. What feelings are coming out in this manner? And then figure out how to communicate that in a way that will actually effectively get you the results that you're looking for. That's part of it. And what I found, even in talking with counselors and so forth, when I'm hanging out with them at different conferences and so forth, when I start to talk to them about this, they're like, well, rage is, it's interesting. When I bring up and kind of demonstrate and show them more of a different perspective on it, they've agreed. Some of them have been very clear and understood, and some of them have been like, oh wow, I'd not quite put that together. And I thought, yeah, you maybe want to, especially for your neurodiverse clients. It's a real thing that sits in there. So understanding the connection, unprocessed anger is a lot of what we're talking about. So in my article, I talk about rage attacks and what that can kind of look like. I also talk about helpful strategies, right? For just bringing that down a notch. A lot of it deals with daily routines. For a lot of people, one of the greatest gifts is exercise. I have a couple clients that specifically do exercises that are kinesthetic and require impact with a punching bag, impact in a karate, taekwondo type of situation in safe, appropriate environments. But that impact helps them release additional energy. That physical impact actually, like, for them, has made a huge difference in processing and releasing that anxiety that gets pent up and was coming out as rage, that is now actually just coming out as anxiety. And actually they've found a lot of words for that process. So and I'm always going to go back to meditating in whatever way that is. That might be simple things like just a simple phrase that you state in your head. It might be actual sitting and calming your mind and doing those types of things. Honestly, meditation refers to a lot of things. So don't reject me right away. I highly recommend you check out all the varieties of meditation that there are. There's probably a kinesthetic, physical type of meditation that you can do if you're avoiding that. Also, rage, anger is actually more associated with autism than it has been the other neurodiversities and some ADHD. But truly, I've met dyslexics that can set the room on fire with their rage and anger when they get really frustrated in trying to tackle certain things or just with people and circumstances. So I would not say that it sticks to one category. I would definitely say it's been more identified and might be a little more prevalent in kind of certain areas of that. And I definitely see it amongst my clients. The final thing I think I would really want to highlight is just that there are triggers. and understanding. So in understanding that your anxiety may represent and come out as rage, as this once you kind of understand that and can own it, now you can start to identify when are those moments happening. I would also encourage you, are they happening and possibly being highlighted by a hangriness? Might you have a metabolism that goes quickly, and so when you are hungry and stuff, that might be adding to what's kind of happening. So doing a little analytics on that and learning more about yourself. Really, really important when I'm talking about neurodiversity. So rage, anger as an anxiety, understand and know that it is a form of anxiety, it is a form of expression sometimes. And knowing that allows you to make some different choices and learn about yourself. You do not have to walk around like the rage monster and being angry all the time. You get to choose. As you learn more, you can do it differently. Thank you. I'm Joy Gina, International Neurodiversity Coach. I'm cheering you on. Bye now.